Okay, I can start off by saying that I think I knew something was different when I was about maybe 8 years old. I remember going into my mother's bedroom and rubbing my chest as if something should be there. I didn't know exactly what that something was. I just always felt like there was something missing from my body. And I couldn't really like say into words or I thought I was a freak basically. Like I didn't know what was going on. I just knew something was missing. And then of course, like most transgendered male to females, you know, I started off as a gay person. And I still felt kind of different in that sense. I really didn't fit in with the gay crowd too much either. And my transition has actually been about 3 years in process. So I kind of started off kind of later. And I'm glad I did because I got a chance to finish high school and do some things that I wanted to do first. And so I'm kind of new to the transition, about 3 years in transitioning now. And it's an interesting journey. Let me see, because when I was younger, there wasn't, the role models that I saw really weren't like, most of the transsexuals were escorting and they weren't really a vision of inspiration. And, you know, I grew up mainly around a lot of heterosexuals and with most people that are different, you know, God has rules and regulations. But I find that for some, there's always a teacher. There's always a teacher, somebody that you can talk to and explain to them what you're feeling, and that will broaden your support system. I don't know, in every community it's probably not like an LGBT center. I know in Atlantic City they had this place called Oasis. That's where I'm from. So that's where a lot of the gays and the transgenders go and stuff like that. But there's in every community there has to be something, pastor, a teacher, somebody that you can talk to. But always give it another adult. Hopefully they're not a judgmental adult, and so be very aware of that, you know, because you're not going to hell. You know what I mean? And but there has to be somebody adult. If you don't get it from your family, never give up. There has to be some adult somewhere that you can talk to. And now the greatest thing now is you have the internet. Any young person I can tell, go to the internet. If it's not in your own community, go on the internet. Type in whatever that has to do with transgender or whatever. You'd be surprised what comes up. But you need a support system. And again, be very wary of the support system because you don't want to take the route that I took. So you need a strong support system. When I moved to Vegas, I went to Unity Church, which is on Desert Inn in Cimarron, and that became like a second home. And then I went to MCC Church, and that's like a third home. So I'm finding my support system is growing, and just for me, I need God. I can't do it without him. I cannot do it without him. You know, my vision is constantly playing tricks on me. So usually what I'm seeing, I think I want, but it's not what I want. I know without God, I wouldn't be surviving this journey. You know, I'm feeling better about myself. I'm not trying to people please. I'm not doing this for anybody else. And without that, I really believe that I would probably be one of the girls that's strung out and maybe even dead. But it's my spiritual foundation that's helped keep me afloat, and with my friends, because I have a huge network of friends too. Don't give up. Get a guide. I'm going to push that hard. Get a guide. It may seem corny. Sometimes you might not fit in with the rest of the girls because it will seem like you're missing out on something. You're not, and this is for the youth directly, you're not missing out on anything. Get a guide and a strong support system of positive people, period.